Hey guys, thought I would jump in here. Here are the new members of the family here. Got some new chickens. And I will put the breed of the name up on the screen. I don't remember them off the top of my head, but I have 3 different breeds here. So we have 6 new chickens. Okay guys, here are some irises that are blooming. I about missed these. They're about done blooming here. And then my little bushes are getting big. And then I have some tiger lilies that are coming up here. I forgot that those were there. And then you can see that my other irises, they are starting to bloom now. So pretty. So that's what I got blooming right now. Hey everyone, I thought I'd come on here quick and just give you a quick look at some updates of the landscaping. I did plant some pots. Some of them aren't looking the greatest, but I did just plant them, so hopefully they kind of bounce back here after doing that. So here's a couple pots. I have some geraniums and some of the, I think they're like called potato vines, and then the petunias in there. All right, and then here I still have the irises blooming and my grass getting bigger. Sorry about the wind. I might have to just maybe try to do a voiceover or put words up here, but I have Bella following me around today, and that iris is pretty much done blooming. All right, I have these 2 pots. This one's not doing too bad with the petunias, and then there's a coleus in there. My ones with my, what are they called? With the marigolds, they're not doing the best because I kind of prolonged putting them in a pot, so they kind of dried out. So we'll see if they bounce back. So that's why I'm giving you a look at it. That way if it bounces back, you'll be able to see. But as you can see, this lily is getting huge. This one's doing good too. Okay, look at the hydrangea. That's really filling in with its leaves. Get a closer look at these rose bushes. I don't know if this one's gonna bounce back, but it looks like this one's doing fine. So that one might be doing fine. There is a little bit of green in this one, so maybe this one will be fine too after a couple seasons. All right, as you can see, I haven't done this yet, but I think I'm gonna look into, there's some people that in our area that do like this concrete edging. They use some kind of machinery that lines your landscaping, and it's just a solid piece of concrete that looks like edging, which then it's not going to move on you. It's easy to weed whack around. This stuff, it seems like you're always adjusting it. It's always sinking in the ground. So I think instead of me redoing this, I might have somebody come out and do that solid concrete edging, and they stamp it and things like that. So looks like my hibiscus is cupping up. And then the sedum hasn't grown, but look at this catmint. Look how big this has gotten, and it has its purple flowers. So it's awesome. So and you can see that there's little bees in here too. They attract bees and butterflies. Let me see if I can get close to it. You can see it. And I never get stung by them. When I'm like, if I had to pull weeds and stuff, they don't seem to bother me. So I have one bumblebee in here, and pretty soon we'll get some butterflies. So yeah, once I think like the flowers look like they're kind of drying out, I'll cut it way down, and it'll get big again like this and grow. And this stuff is so easy to split and grow in other places. So yeah, and then take a look at this bush. It's slowly but surely filling in, and I can get a close-up what I'm talking about with how this one blooms. See how it has the pink flowers? So yeah, this one fills in, but it needs a major trim. It's too big, and it's just kind of filling in sparsely. So we'll see how this one does. Okay, these bushes haven't quite bounced back yet, but they're starting to get some leaves on it. I have a little volunteer tree that I need to snip out of there. Those things just pop up so fast. I just cleaned out this bed, and then I have this huge little volunteer tree coming up. So this one hasn't filled in. It's starting to, but not like some of these over here. So you can see this one's a little fuller than that one, and then these are almost completely full. So as you can see, these have really filled in and are getting big. And then here's our yellow ones, and see, look how big this one is. It's huge. I feel like I need to trim it already. And then that little bush is getting bigger, and then my lily. And then I have a few more pots with more geraniums and the potato vines. And then this one has a coleus, it has a begonia, and I'm not really for sure what the purple viney plant is. And then this pot by the front door here, I have a begonia in there and some more of that purple green vine. And then I have these little, they're like Chanel something, but they have the fuzzy little tips on them, and they will overflow over my little container here. But here's this bush, and it's not flowering yet, but it's getting big. I can't wait to cut it down because it's really, really big. And then I have my little hydrangea. We'll see how that does. I have a pot with the geranium, and the petunias aren't doing very good in this one. This pot doesn't look very good. I think I need to cut some of this down and see how it does. But I'll show you a picture. You're probably like, what? This girl does not know how to do landscaping. But I really don't. I just kind of wing it, and it's, you know, sometimes some of the stuff doesn't make it, but we'll see. We'll see if I can get it to bounce back. And then here's my dogwood. That is filling in nicely. It's nice and green and getting full. And I might kind of trim it just to kind of shape it a little bit throughout the year. And then here are my plants. They're filling in pretty good, these little bushes here with the green leaves. And then my lily back here. And then you can see my wine 9 bark. It is starting to bloom. So it has some of these pink flowers on it. And it looks like there's a little bit of a volunteer tree in this one too. You can see that green. I need to get that out of there. But this is filling in really good. See, it's just huge. I wish I would have put it somewhere else because it's kind of big, but yeah. So it's blooming and it's filling in, but I definitely need to trim it and tame this thing down. Here's some more pots here with the potato vine and the geraniums and the petunias. They must really like this spot because these pots are doing really, really good. So I have this one by my garage, and then I have another one here. And it seems like these always do good. So I need to pay attention to which ones do good and just not put pots where they don't tend to do the best. And I don't know if it's the type of pots I put stuff in. Like these are more like a clay pot, and those other ones are just like cheap Dollar General plastic ones. So I wonder if I invested in some more clay pots, maybe it helps with like the moisture, I'm thinking, in the pots. So if you have any suggestions on some of the ones that aren't doing the best, just let me know. Bye.